Hey guys, and welcome to GTLive Solo Edition. Apparently my beard scared Stephanie away, so far away, so prickly, that she's not here on the couch anymore. No, Stephanie's actually feeling under the weather. She's had a bad migraine for the last day and a half. So she is at home, sitting in a dark room, resting, while also writing emails, which is probably kind of counterintuitive there. But you know what? She's there. She's working hard while also trying to get some rest. Seems counterintuitive, but so be it. Hopefully she's doing better. Stephanie, if you're watching this at home, I miss you, and I wish you better, and I'll see you as soon as this live stream's over. But no, that means that today you're stuck with me and Amy, actually. We are literally the only two people here. Jason's out on maternity leave.
We are bare bones.
Chris is filming his movie.
With his excellent mustache.
In the middle of the workday. Yeah, he's got an excellent mustache. It's true. He came in this morning having shaved a bunch of his beard. Apparently he's playing a character in his movie.
An Italian waiter.
Really?
Yep. I asked before he left. It's very fitting, though I still
Is it fitting? Chris does not strike me as Italian in any way, shape, or form.
I just meant the mustache shape.
Oh, the mustache. He did do a good job of shaping his mustache. It's true.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I asked him to keep it so that way later this week when I end up shaving this beard, I'm going to have an Italian mustache with him so that way the two of us can be twinsies for a couple minutes.
I'm very curious as to what you will end up looking like with a mustache.
Right? I'm concerned. My goal by the end of this week is to slowly shave this away, and then we'll come up with all sorts of fun little designs that I get to test out for a 24-hour period. Nope. But because Chris decided to leave in the middle of the workday to go film his little independent project, you just got me and Amy here today. Woo! You know what? And what more do you need in life?
I mean, the majority of streams that I've done with you have been FNAF themed.
And is this one FNAF? And see, is this one FNAF? I did.
Yep.
Amy's already spoiling the surprises for me. Wait,
sorry.
So this one's FNAF themed too?
It's not in the title at all.
I was going to say, this is called Sinister Turmoil Sewers.
Yep. You're going to be crawling around some sewers, diving in some water, trying not to drown. It's going to be great.
Fantastic. That sounds very exciting. So anyway, yeah, it's just hanging out, casual day on the couch with you guys, playing apparently some FNAF-esque sort of game. Oh, I see a balloon boy on the screen.
Yeah.
Or it looks very much like a balloon boy. So that's what we're up to today. Nothing super ground-shattering, earth-shattering. That's the word I'm looking for. Just casually playing video games. What else do you need in a live stream? So you can engage with today. Stephanie's not here. Amy's there, though. She can engage with the chat, right? Maybe, Amy?
I do. I have it pulled up on my phone on Twitter, and then I have the chat on my computer.
Wow, that's almost 2 ways that they can engage with this stream today.
Right? And what is the hashtag they're supposed to use, Matt?
What is that hashtag? Oh, I remember. It's hashtag GTLive.
I do believe Chris left you a surprise art present.
Oh, he did?
Yep. It's beautiful.
Is it? What?
I feel like it's very abstract.
Is it an eyeball? Is it an eye? Is it a target?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I don't know.
No, you don't even know. Do you know what game we're playing today?
I do know what game we're playing. I don't quite know how this relates to that game, but I appreciate that Chris did it before he left.
That is very thoughtful of him. Thank you, Chris, wherever you are in your Italian restaurant. Amy, remind me later this week when we do the live stream. So I guess it would be Thursday. Remind me Thursday to ask Chris to not only show off his mustache, but also to show off his Italian accent.
Oh, I both really want to see it and really don't know if I can handle that.
I am so morbidly curious about what Chris's Italian accent is going to sound like. I don't think it's going to be pretty.
Given the accents I've heard him do around the office, I think it will be entertaining, which is what you ask for.
That's exactly, I don't know if he himself in the movie that he's working on is, going to be
It
super
might have
authentic.
been some like nepotism in casting. You
Right.
know?
No wonder Taika Waititi directs all his own movies so he can shove himself in them and win Oscars for it.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about. That's what we need to do, Amy. If we're looking to break out into the big time, we need to direct our own movie.
I mean, it's the dream. You gotta try. You gotta fund it.
Hey, if FNAF the movie ends up falling apart, I don't know who's working on it at this point, but if FNAF the movie ends up falling apart, call me Scott. This will be all of our big break, but be warned.
Are you gonna be phone guy or Freddy?
Oh, I'd totally be phone guy.
That's amazing.
Right? Phone guy would be great. It's the
think we
role
can
I was
start-
born to play. A faceless voice. Because let's face it, you guys aren't like. Why would you want to watch my face on screen? You just listen to my voice in like game theory episodes.
You're like ASMR for the highly anxious. You know, you just
For the highly anxious. I'm like ASMR, except I give you anxiety.
Yep. It's a niche. You
Yes,
can
yeah.
you can like own that part of YouTube.
Are you too relaxed in your day-to-day life? Could you use a little bit more stress and anxiety? Well, I have a channel for you. It's called Game Theory. Listen to this overexcited guy with an obnoxious Midwestern voice tell you about weird things. It'll crank up your anxiety for days. Corner the market. Mm-hmm. All those people who are too relaxed. Coming for you, friends. So Sinister Turmoil Sewers. I like that this already has a subtitle. Sinister, like what, did I miss Sinister Turmoil Above Ground?
So apparently there was going to be a first game, and that first game didn't happen. So he just went ahead and made a sequel.
Great, fantastic.
You know,
I mean,
you make people keep looking for it. So people
I was
can
gonna
find
say,
it.
I'm so curious about Sinister Turmoil 1.
I mean, I think it should be fun. The graphics look great.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't say that. Oh no, Amy! You committed the cardinal sin. You complimented the graphics. No! This is gonna be another one of those games that goes nowhere because the graphics look great, and then the rest of the game is like womp womp.
I think you'll have fun.
Okay, we'll have fun with it. That sounds good. Here, let's roll into this game and see how great the graphics are, shall we? Oh, we're entering the sewer. We also get to fight an evil clown in the sewer as well. Be a good twist. It's actually part of the It connected universe. All right, here we go. Oh, clown! I called it. We're at a carnival. Spooky carnival. Should I be hearing something?
There was meant to be leftover supplies. I know I saw them.
You know, I remember hearing you say that shit to me no less than 15 hours ago. And I remember hoping,
Whoa, mature
praying
stream.
for you
Mature
to
stream,
be
guys.
right. They didn't believe you, and yet they still went through with the plan because I stuck my neck out for you. But wouldn't you fucking know it, that damn spinning dino was completely bone dry. Now not only are we low on resources, but now those people are trapped there since the main
I learned how to
stage
put up
area
a
is being
disclaimer
scoped
just for
all
this
the
stream.
goddamn
Good
time.
job.
Things.
You're growing.
You
You're
know,
growing
I'm
in your
going against
skills.
my better judgment by not throwing you out of this room and leaving you for those things.
This is a really intense first hill for a carnival roller
You ain't
coaster.
giving me a lot of breathing room.
We're still gonna try and help them, right?
Did you learn how to turn off
Well,
the
of course we
disclaimer?
are.
Yeah, I was just giving it some time to
We
see
can't
if
deny our
stuff
options are
happened.
limited. The funhouse has been a no-go for weeks now, and all the routes out of the pirate's den will bring us all safety, which only leaves one realistic choice. But
Where do I have to go?
out between the gift shop strip and the
Where do I
entrance
have
to the
to
den
go?
is a maintenance shed with a map
I'm
of
Batman.
all nearby entrances to the sewer system. Now, we can't use it as a direct exit since the pathway to the pumping station off-site's blocked off, though even if it weren't, it'd be too far of a walk.
But we can use it as a tunneling system to get around the park without having to mind Banjo Billy and his rambling.
Oh no, not Banjo Billy and the Rambling Rascals!
That
They're the
was
worst.
plan.
I have a feeling they'll end up being the worst.
Also safe. Honestly, we have no idea what's down there.
Whatever
Probably
it is, it can't be
Billy.
any worse than what's up here.
I'll be a
Well,
little
it wouldn't be very
disappointed if it's not
responsible
like
of me to
Mumford
let
and
anyone
Sons,
risk their lives
like
while we're all
horribly
down
strumming a
somewhere.
banjo coming at you.
But
Great.
I won't stop you, will it?
I have to
They're
be the
fine.
one to go. It'd be better if I apologized face to face.
Oh, I have
In that
to.
case, don't let me stop you. Oh, and In that shed should also be some of your little projects.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of story here. Okay.
Tinker toys along with the second half of this walkie set. You take what you need.
Where are they talking right? The echo is very strong where they're talking.
I assume it's a sewer?
I was going to say, are they already down in the sewer? So I followed a small bit of that. We got to go into the sewers. And I have a feeling there's going to be things that try to kill us in the sewers. That is the summary of today's game.
Oh, look. It's Chris's art.
Right?
It's the O.
Yeah, it's the O. With, I guess it's a sewer cap. Okay, walking, swimming. Call the hamster! What?
What are you going to call the hamster?
I'm going to call him Ham Ham. Ham Ham the hamster. Ham Ham. So I can crouch, pause, interact, pick up, flashlight, throw, lean and peek, throw. Okay. All right. You know what, game? Forget your title screen. Forget calling yourself Sinister Turmoil. All you need to do is name your game Call the Hamster, and I'm signed up. I am so curious how calling the hamster is going to help me out.
The chat is very excited for calling the hamster.
You and me both, chat. I am so excited about Call the Hamster. I mean, Untitled Goose Game was the meme game of last year. This year, Sinister Turmoil. Call that hamster! Flashlight, interact, pickup. Okay, so this is all pretty basic stuff. Enter is just to, okay, crouch. Easy. Flashlight, great. AT. Tips! Oh, geez. Ha! The sewers beneath Fredbear's Funland. So we're not even trying to not disconnect ourselves from the original canon here. Fredbear's Funland can be a very dangerous place. 3 useful tips. The hamster. Call the hamster. The hamster will distract Mangle and her companion. Okay. Oh, no, we have to put the hamster in harm's way to distract Mangle? How dare we?
That's so mean.
Right? You can only summon the hamster 3 times. Use him wisely.
And then it reports you to animal services.
Right? Or the hamster just gets eaten by Mangle. I don't even know. Mangle can travel through the sewer pipes. It would be less exciting if he couldn't, I suppose. Be careful when passing an open pipe, as she may do a surprise attack. Okay. Did they do the he-she thing that they always do with Mangle? Yeah. Oh no, it's she the whole time. Mangle and her companion. Be careful when passing, as she might do a surprise attack. Because usually with Mangle, the question is always like, what gender is Mangle? And so there's always the they mix up the he-she's. The sewer tunnels are color-coded. Main tunnels are purple. Green will lead you to the green pump room. Blue lead you to the blue pump room. Okay. And we're in. Okay. So what do we got? So do I gotta get somewhere? Oh shoot, I called my hamster. Shoot, I called my hamster too early. I've called the hamster prematurely. It was a premature call of the hamster. I'm sorry. Oh Jesus, this is too bright. Hold up. Oh, this is really dark. Okay. Good job. Thanks, Bonnie. Bonnie wannabe. No way! Is there like a little roller coaster cart that goes through here? That would be the scariest roller coaster ever. One that goes through the sewers? That's intense. So.
Holy shit. What is that thing?
What thing? Is that Mangle? Can't even see. Where? What? That thing. You saw something that I clearly did not see. What? Oh, it's the... Wow. Am I concerned about... Oh, no way! Oh, no way! Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! All right. Yikes. Chomp! You died. I should have called my hamster. It would have distracted him. Try to avoid Mangle. She can travel through the pipes and hear you coming. Huh. All right. So the cupcake is the companion?
Seems like.
That was intense, man. You were right. That is a good graphic. Crouch? Nope, can't crouch. Or I can't get in there. What is that thing? It's a cupcake. It's an evil robotic century cupcake, apparently. All right. So the green, purple are the main pathways, and then green leads to the green pump room. It's nice that they've organized it a little bit. That's a horrific looking Chica. So I guess we're gonna learn this together, friends. Where exactly am I aiming to get? I'm gonna try to go to the green pump room because that seems important. Why else would they label it the green pump room unless I needed to get there for some reason? E, nope. E, nope. This feels like a button that I should be able to interact with. Tisn't a button I can interact with, but feels like it should be. Oh no, oh no. Can I run?
Can you call your hamster?
Call the hamster! There's my hamster! What the heck was that? What is this? Is that, what? You don't even look anywhere close to a hamster. What the heck?
I was gonna say, I appreciate how Irving Cascade on Twitter sent you a gif of Hamtaro, but that is not Hamtaro.
It's Hamtaro time! Hamtaro! Little hamsters, big adventures, my best friend. Hamtaro. Am I still being chased by this thing? Apparently. I'm assuming yes. This is a huge... Can I just call out the fact that this is a huge map? I am sprinting all... What am I supposed to do? Oh, we avoided it. We avoided Mangle. But seriously, I'm so confused. I guess my hamster led him astray. My hamster was victorious this day. Okay, but seriously, like, I'm seeing all these things that feel like I should be able to interact with them. Oh, wait. Wait, what? No, get out of here! You cupcake? Okay, I'm really gonna need to develop like some sort of strategy here. Clearly, I am running blind in the dark with no idea of what the heck I'm doing. Oh, so is that just the cupcake following me? All right. So. Amy, you've looked into this game.
Yeah.
You know vaguely what's going on.
So I think you're supposed to be finding stuff so you can interact with those things that you're looking for.
Ah. Okay. So I am correct to be running around blindly right now.
A little bit, but you should be kind of looking for a helpful tool, or a couple of them.
A couple helpful. Okay, I need a couple helpful tools. Duly noted. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh no, I need to summon my hamster. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can outrun it. I'm curious. Is he faster than me? Or am I just as fast as him? As long as I make decisive movements. Ah! Sprint! Sprint like your life depends on it, because it does! Go! Don't skip a leg day! Wow, he is. Okay, so he can catch up to me. That's good to know.
Okay.
Well, poop.
Are you able to look in dumpsters or anything like that?
You would think that sort of thing would be a possibility. I cannot. E was interact. F was flashlight. And then WASD was everything else. With enter being call the hamster. So, you know, I really locked in on the essentials. And blue pipes were to the blue pump room. So so the green pump room didn't really, well, I don't know if I actually made it, but these don't really do much of anything yet. So I need a tool. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, for crying out loud. Hamster, go! Activate hamster! Oh, the hamster took the hit for me. Haha! Good job, hamster. I called you and you answered. You answered my call. I appreciate it, buddy. Okay, green. Maybe I just need to keep following green. Okay, green, green, green. Since this is literally all the direction that I got from the game. Maybe I got distracted earlier because I was like, oh, this is... Okay, here's green. Green. Go into the pump room. Green. Oh, wait. Wait! Blue wrench! Shoot, I'm headed to the green pump room, though. Curses. So the blue wrench can do what exactly? I'm assuming it can do something in the blue pump room. Then again... Ooh, hello. Okay, okay. Making some progress. This looks like a large pump room.
Time to find something to activate the pumps.
Are you kidding me?
Go to hell, you pink pile of shit.
You don't need to use such harsh language. That seems aggressive. Should I be hiding? Can I hide? No! Okay, I'm gonna hide back here. Hide. Flashlight, shoot. I could have summoned the hamster.
So you get to use the hamster 3 times.
I know! I didn't want to break into my second hamster usage already. I need to conserve my hamster. He's working hard out there. All right, so we found that on our way to the green pump room. So now, let's see.
Some people in the chat are saying stay away from the water.
Stay away from the water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See? Look, I love it when you guys know the answers to the games, the obscure games that we're playing.
The chat knows all.
Chat, it's unbelievable what the chat knows. They're so smart. I'm inspired by them. Okay, here we go. Blue. Is there something down here? Oh, no, I guess not. Okay. Well, we're just gonna continue to run around. This feels a lot like, what was it? Dark Deception? Is that the one where it's the Pac-Man game?
Yeah. The one where you were running from the monkey?
Time to find something to activate.
Yeah, the one where you run away from all the monkeys and by playing Pac-Man and collecting the crystals.
I do believe that was Dark Deception, yeah.
Right? This one feels like a lot like that, except, you know.
I can see that with all the like
Fewer
repetitive
crystals.
tunnels and having to run in circles.
Right? Yeah. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Okay, I guess, I mean, Oh, wait. I've activated. Go, hamster, go! Go, hamster, go! I activated him. Will he be able to... Go. No! I found an electrical wrench in general, just a general wrench. Did my hamster do something? Did my hamster save the day? Okay, there we go. I'm running again. Electrical wrench. Let's see. I'm assuming this will allow me to do those light boxes, maybe? Oh no! No! Hamster, go! That's my second hamster. Oh, there he is. Thanks for showing up eventually, hamster. Thanks for attending the game. Making such a big deal out of you, and you just decide to show up on your own sweet time. I'm on the verge of dying. It's totally fine. Okay, this is a dead end. We should not go that way. So I have an electrical wrench, and I found the blue pump room. Let's see if this electrical wrench will do anything. What did this do? I activated it. It briefly flashed, and now it's gone. There's no chance we're winning this game. Can we all be honest? Like, let's be 100% truthful here. Oh, I hear the cupcake moving.
They also said Mango might be able to see your light, but I don't know if you can see anything without.
I was
your
gonna say,
lights.
without the light, friends, we are without a hope and a prayer. Okay, so I agree. I think you're totally right. Like, why insert a flashlight mechanic if, you know, it's not gonna be able to be sensed by the things that are chasing you. At the same time, if we want to see anything in this game, oh my gosh, come on.
Chat is saying when they're coming after you, can you crouch?
I can crouch. I don't know if...
To turn the flashlight off and crouch.
I mean, we could try it. Certainly. Hey, shoot. Flashlight. No, I'm dead. Crouch! It's literally right there. That didn't work. Okay. All right, we're learning things. We learned that the electrical wrench allows us to do something with the boxes, which doesn't bode well, because I think that just means I'm going to have to run around and activate every box without dying, which, yikes forever.
Yikes forever.
Yikes forever. And then we found a green wrench, which presumably works in the green pump room, or a blue wrench, which presumably works in the blue pump room. And now we found the electrical wrench. So now, didn't we find the one wrench over here-ish at one time? So I'm assuming the wrench locations and stuff are all randomized, which is unfortunate, because it would be useful to be able to find those things quickly. Nope, this is electrical outlet. Oh, there's the cupcake. So I gotta understand, so the cupcake acts as like a security device that alerts Mangle to my presence. So that makes sense to me. So I need to really be careful about that. Now that should be Cupcake following me, right? Let's learn the mechanics, shall we? Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Shoot. Darn it. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. It's okay. We're doing great in this game. We're learning a lot. Knowledge is power, and we're gaining knowledge. That's all that matters, right, friends?
Ninja Puppy 125 on Twitter says that if you look at the cupcake, it will slow down so you can get away. Like, look at it as you run away.
Right. I'm wondering if the cupcake is one of those, like, you don't turn away from it mechanics, right? Where, like, you don't turn away from it until it's out of eyesight, so that way it doesn't, like, chase you down or something like that. I could absolutely see that being the case. And to everyone's point in the chat.
Holy shit, what is that thing?
So, what is that thing is a response to what exactly? What? When you say, what is that thing? Is it Mangle in the pipe? What is he seeing? Because we've... Hang on.
Is it the cupcake?
So now Puppet's here. Puppet's mad. Or go, lead. Go, hamster! Go in the opposite direction. I'm gonna run this. Oh, come on! No! Follow the hamster, not me, you fool! There's a delicious, tasty hamster. Oh no, he's still coming. So he can't... Alright. So he's still not getting to me yet. That's good to know. Even though I'm right in front of him. That's interesting. That's an interesting learning. Key piece of information. So he's gonna round the corner now. And I was shooting my flashlight at him, so either he was still distracted by the hamster, or you need the cupcake to signal him, or some noise, like maybe the water or something. Because the fact that I'm like standing right in front of him and he's not responding is kind of awkward. See, we're figuring out the mechanics slowly. That's part of the game here. It's just figuring out how everything operates, so you can dissect what mechanisms work and you can kind of like optimize accordingly. Spooky, spooky. And this, so touching the water. Shoot, I hear Mangle, or okay, there's Mangle. So this time Mangle saw me for some reason. Why did Mangle see me? Oh, look! He's chasing my little hamster. Him. Go, him. Huh. Alright. Go, him, go! Go, him, go! I'm gonna follow them. I'm curious. Where's hamster going, and how long does he distract them for? Well, that was useful to know. Very helpful. Hamster! I call upon your knee! I call upon you! You can run away from him for a decent length of time, I will say that. But at a certain point, he does catch you. Man, it would be great to be able to find those wrenches a lot sooner, don't you think? That'd be swell. Gonna follow green. Okay, we're gonna go back to following some of these paths. So green goes this way and then this way. And I mean, there's like lead mechanics and stuff, but I don't know enough at this point to be like stealth. And like, look at this. Like, turning off the flashlight makes no sense. Unless I'm just constantly like flashing it. Because then you're also missing like the very obscure small things that are happening on the other side of the pipe here. So I can try, I could try flashing it. Shoot, did I lose green? Maybe with the cupcake, when it sees you, you need to briefly like turn everything off so it doesn't. Okay, so I hear it, so I'm gonna crouch. So I'm crouched and without the flashlight. Let's see what that does. Feels like, nope, there's Cupcake. So, okay, here I am. There's Cupcake. I'm just gonna hang out, see what happens. Maybe it'll leave. Because it's staring at me, right? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is Metal Gear Solid Sewer Edition. I don't think this is doing anything. I don't think Cupcake's gonna leave me. So maybe if I walk around the Cupcake without it. Bye. All right, bye. Just gonna meander this way. Oh, what the heck? What? So. I was gonna be like, it phased over my head. So what signaled the Cupcake at that point? So we know that the Cupcake signaling is what prompts Mangle to come on the attack. But what is it that is causing it to freak out? Because at that point I was out of the room and I was no longer pointing the flashlight at it. So what signaled it to freak out? That, my friends, is the question I have right now that I would love to know. Oh, there's a wrench. Yeah. Oh, and there's the Cupcake. Shoot. Okay, there it is.
Shit. What is that thing?
Okay, wait, there's Mangle. Okay, so he's reacting to Mangle. And there's Mangle. And there's Cupcake. So, the problem is, so he's found me, right? I can't see a thing. There is not a thing that I can see. So I'm just gonna walk this way. See, and what was I supposed to do? Okay, so we know the flashlight is not tied to this at all. We know that.
So, can you try walking in the water instead and see if maybe it's the opposite?
Walk in the water instead of the
sides?
Instead of the sides? I mean, I can. Sure, why not? Like, the thing is, I'll try anything. I'm just trying to, like, eliminate what variables we have to figure out how exactly this whole thing is working, because I'm super confused. Like, I just don't have a good idea of what's going on with it. Like once we figure out how the Cupcake operates, we'll have a much better likelihood of being able to do something with this. But right now, I just don't get the mechanics of the Cupcake, like, at all. I gotta get out of here. Where are all these light boxes, by the way? There's one. Is that the one I used? Darn it. Oh, there's Cupcake again. Shoot. But see, I'm running away from the Cupcake. And I don't get it. It's just, I don't see how the cupcake is or isn't tied to my actions. There's another one. Another electrical wrench. Very exciting. Wrenching it up. Little monkey wrench. The fastest repairs. No, there's a bunch of hanging wires here and stuff. Ah, it doesn't matter. Just rub a monkey wrench on it. You're totally fine. So this is that one dead end. Where I'm sure... There's one. Yeah! Look at us getting all the electrical boxes. New record. See, what? Why? Why are you there all this? I don't get it. I don't get it. This is one of those times where, like, it's fine. I just want to know what the mechanic is. Oh, hey. There's a lot to do down here. Wow, this is huge. Go, activate, hamster. That's a huge room. I am very curious about that room. There's more. My hamster should scare him away. There we go. God, this map is so massive. And like you see these things in the distance, but like the fact that they're still glowing red, it does not help. And those lights aren't actually the things that I'm supposed to be going towards. I'm just really confused by a lot of this.
Have you seen any other wrenches?
I have not. Trust me, if I had seen them, I would have picked them up and probably lost this one in the process, because something tells me this is one of those where it's like you can only hold one wrench despite you having two hands. Okay. Okay, I hear the things behind me, or whatever. Which means what? Like what is even the sound that I'm hearing? Okay, that's another wrench. Or no, that was another box. Oh, and I'm in a dead end. No! Activate hamster, go. Well, I used the hamster. That's my third hamster. Get out of here, you jerk. Okay, they're following my hamster, thankfully. I got this one right. Yeah. No, I didn't. Okay. Right, I just don't know what any of this is doing. That's my concern here. Is if I had a little bit more idea of what the electrical wrench, what am I doing with this thing? Like, I'm affecting these boxes, and presumably I have to get all the boxes. Will that turn on the lights? Will it shut off mangle? Is that just gonna progress me to the next thing? What is the goal? What is the goal? Also, you know, the water, should I be avoiding the water? Should I not be? Like, none of it is really making a whole heck of a lot of sense right now. And that's my only big concern here. Okay, so this is the big blue pump room.
Okay, time to find something to activate the pumps.
Which presumably is the blue pipe wrench. Oh, God. And I would activate those pumps where exactly?
Do you see more of those switch boxes in here?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, right? I'm trying to find, like... No, so this would be the blue pipe. So here is the thing that probably needs the blue pipe wrench. These two boxes. Okay, so these are the two blue pipe wrench boxes. So we know that that's where they go. Or at least we have a strong suspicion that that's where they go. What they're gonna do for me, again, not 100% clear. But again, to do it, we need to find the blue pipe wrench, which it remains as elusive as ever. And last time we were in this room, there was a wrench hidden kind of like back here. There isn't anymore. So that's our luck, friends.
Lauren Shelton in chat is saying, hiding from the cupcake is not possible. The cupcake follows you constantly, but if you shine your light on it, it kind of freezes. So you can keep your distance. Once it gets next to you is when it alarms Mangle.
If you shine her light on it, it might like stop it for a little bit.
That's what It seems to say, yeah.
Hey, this part of the tunnel's really well lit. Am I just back in the pump room? Did I just make a big loop? Okay, that's good to know. Oh, I entered it from a different place? Huh, interesting. Okay. Good to know. Gotta say, I appreciate the fact that, like, this run has been long, at least. So we've been able to at least get a little bit more sense of things. I hear him moving, though. That's the one I've activated. Right, I'm assuming that's the cupcake hiding, like, running behind me. Okay. Is this a different room? There's a lot of big, massive rooms around here. Is walking safer than running? That's another question I have. Like, should I not be running location to location? These are all very pertinent questions to my gameplay experience right now. Just talking out loud about all this, because I don't know. There's a lot. Can the wrenches be in water? Be very curious about that one. I don't like the fact that I'm having to squelch myself around and make a bunch of noise over here. That's kind of lame. I feel like I'm gonna signal myself at any moment. Nothing here, nothing here. Okay, so, man, these wrenches could be anywhere. So there's the stairs right around here, right? Yeah, there it is. So this goes up. And now we're in the upper level of something or other. Huh. Very interesting. I feel like I'm covering a lot of ground here and not seeing a whole heck of a lot of wrenches.
So, from what I can understand, they are pretty random.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, so you can't really look up where they are.
No, I know. I figure that they would probably be like random drops each time you like die and reset. But still, man, it is like, you would think I will have come across them. Oh, I did this one already? How many more of these how many boxes are? So many questions! Okay, this room we've done. Amy, do me a favor. Will you?
Yep.
Is there a map of this game at all? Just out of curiosity. I know that there's like a fan game and stuff, so like there probably isn't. But I'd be curious.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, it'd be great to just at least look, because man, it is confusing to know what you have and haven't done. And since everything is like looping in on itself, it's also a bit hard. Like if I'm like take every right or just always go this direction. Like, I feel like I just keep retreading the same stuff. This is a really dark hallway. I'm not seeing any wrenches down there. Right, this whole section actually feels really... But now, did I loop back around? Yeah, I looped back around. Okay, so this is a loop. So if I go left... Nope, that's that box I keep getting. It's just so complicated. I do seem to be having more luck with walking rather than running, which is interesting. So maybe strategy number 1 here is to keep calm and hold your wrench. Because I don't know if I'm not signaling the cupcake at this point, or maybe just that my last hamster was particularly effective. So this is the green pump room, which is, I mean, great. We found both pump rooms. 2 pump rooms, 0 effective wrenches in said pump rooms. So that's great. I love to find a wrench and just test them out on here, though, to see what they're gonna do. I'm just curious what happens in the game.
Some people are also saying to throw the wrench at the cupcake, but I am unclear.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did say I can throw items, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
And I'm not seeing a
But my
map.
items are so few and far between.
You might be able to retrieve it after.
I mean, I'm assuming so. I don't want to make, like, I'll try. Like, we could try at a certain point. Like, if I get attacked, here's the thing. If I get attacked again, I found a new one, yes. If I get attacked again, I have no more hamsters, and so it's pretty much done for me anyway. So I might as well just hurl my wrench. Oh, hey. Ooh, electrical stuff. Interesting. So now we're in like an electrical tunnel. How have I not been here before? Or at least I've been here, but like how have I not walked through that recently? Okay. Yeah, we'll try hurling my wrench at the cupcake to try and like dissuade him from attacking me. See a red light over there, which I think is another box, maybe? I've done. Hey, blue wrench!
Woo!
And in the process, of course, I don't know, man. I'm loath to get. I've done so many other electrical boxes with that other wrench. I'm really concerned about getting rid of my first wrench.
Speaking of that, Darkly Silsund in the chat says to not do anything more with the purple boxes.
No?
I think it's unclear whether you activate them, like whether you've hit them before, so I think you might be just going around in circles hitting the same ones.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, I'm hitting the ones that are still active, and it's saying that they're active and that I can do things with them, right?
I know, but I think you've been around it so many times that I wonder if it's just like a glitch, maybe?
Or maybe like I'm activating them prematurely or
Yeah.
something. I could see that. I could see like, oh, you can't activate the light switches until the pump room has been activated or something like that. I could totally see that. So here's blue. We're following blue. And I have a blue wrench. Maybe this will, fingers crossed.
And Malcolm Ward in chat says to stop with the electrical stuff and try the other two wrenches, because I think that's what you need to do. They're gonna maybe raise the water levels.
Ah. Well, here's the thing, friends. I will, like, sure. The problem is I just need the wrench. You know, like that's the biggest issue, is I just need to find the wrench in the first place.
One pump set down, one to go.
Okay, hey, we got rid of one pump set. Don't love the fact that it's making really loud sounds. That sounds like an alarm. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Oh no, it's flooding? What the heck? Wait, there's an air meter now? Wait, what am I huh? Oh no, oh no! What? Oh, what? I am so confused. What the heck? It's an... There's no way. There's no way! That better be a save point, by the way. Like, it's not. I guarantee that it's not. Something tells me in my heart of hearts that there's no way that that's a save point, but still. That's crazy. Oh wait, it's my electrical wrench. Well, I found my electrical wrench at least. I don't know why exactly it's there. Is that where I left it? Alright. Still gotta find the green wrench. Just impossible to find. That's crazy. So, at a certain point in this game, I'm gonna have to swim underwater, apparently?
It seems like you're trying to flood the sewer.
It does
and then get out.
It does seem like that, right?
I guess you're trying to drown Mangle.
Alright, this is... Or like shock him to death or something based on...
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, based on how this is like, has an electrical current running through it. I can see that. Oh, come on, Green Wrench! Where the heck are you? Where are you? Well, now I'm really concerned, because now there's a whole section of the map that's underwater. Like, I don't even know how I'm gonna be able to, like, go under there. And, you know, if the Green Wrench is in the underwater section of the map, what do you even do? You just, like, slowly, like, inch your way, dive? That sucks. Can Mangle attack you underwater? I mean, I'm assuming so.
It's like the deadliest game of Marco Polo ever.
Right? No one wants that. Maybe it drowns the cupcake.
That would be helpful.
That would be super helpful. Do us all a big favor. So this was...
So the blue line should lead you to the blue room where all... And
Right.
Have you done everything in there?
I
Like
mean,
turned all of the pipes?
I mean, I think I did. Based on the fact that the water level rose and it said one room to go or whatever.
Alright, then I think it's just green that we have left.
Yeah, I was gonna say. If that wasn't the case, then it might want to rethink the indications of how it speaks to me as the player, because it gave me a pretty strong indicator that that was it. Okay, green pump room. I mean, we're headed there now, so maybe it's on the way. Maybe just someone's like, hey, here's a convenient place to lay my green wrench in the green pump room. Guess what, guys? Here's a pro tip for tools. What I'm carrying is an adjustable wrench. And so, spoiler alert, I could adjust the wrench to have a wider grip so it could hang on to the nuts and bolts that I'm looking to unscrew here. So, you know, this whole green wrench, blue wrench fallacy is a lie. It's called learn how to use your tools. Take from me, a guy who did a lot of wrenching in my day.
The chat also would like to remind you that Mango can pop out of the holes in the wall, so just to be careful around them.
I mean, at this point...
It's been quiet.
It's been shockingly quiet. It's been quiet, too quiet. We say that, and now all of a sudden he's gonna like pop around a corner or something. My hope is that he just like despawned. That's my dream. That somehow me flailing around in the dark managed to break the game, and now we're just on a epic wrench finding adventure. I would be totally okay with that. Let's just talk about life and gameplay as we wander around looking for just tools.
Have you seen a ladder that goes up?
A ladder?
Yeah.
No.
I would keep an eye out for one, because I think once you finish and find the green wrench, that might be your way out.
That's your way out? Great. I have not seen anything that even resembles a ladder. Oh my gosh, okay. What?
And that was a tip from Andrew on Twitter.
Mangle is able to chew wires. Use the electrical wrench to avoid being killed. Well, we figured out what the electrical wrench does. Does that start me at the beginning? It does.
If you look around here, do you see a ladder kind of above?
That makes me very sad. That makes me very sad. If I look around here...
Yeah. You see, like...
No.
Maybe it's that. So we had a very helpful hint from Office Dan.
Yeah.
That he thinks that it's like this ladder that gets raised when you flood the sewer.
Okay.
To get out.
Okay, that makes sense. I can see that. I'll go with that one. So, I'm kind of salty that me walking past the electrical box killed me. Gotta admit, so we know what to do with the electrical box, apparently, which is, or the electrical wrench. Definitely not pleased that killed me when I've walked past hundreds of other little electrical boxes. Okay, so this is back to the...
Go to hell, you pink pile of shit.
Really? Get out of here. Huh. That's interesting. So you're right. Me shining my light at him seemed to shut him up. That's good to know. See, we're getting better. Woo. We're figuring it out, guys. Slowly and surely, we're figuring things out through trial and error. I am definitely super bummed that I died, because now I'm back to square one of finding all these stupid wrenches and doing the pipes again, which sucks. But hey, we're one step closer, and I'm feeling like knowledge is power, feeling the power of positivity. I'm also going to start on the lower level, I think.
Do you think there's a specific order you should turn on the boxes?
I mean, it seems like the blue wrench might be a good one to start with, because it seems like it's on a lower level than the green one. But I could completely be making that up. That could be a complete lie on my part.
Holy shit. What is that thing?
Huh. Huh. Interesting. So I'm able to shut him up pretty quickly, which is useful. Here, I'm gonna finish checking out this room. What?
Did it come out of a hole in the ground, maybe?
He just floated past me. he just ghosted right through.
He was just going down the lazy river.
Right, and he's like, hey, buddy. Long time no see. Aren't you the guy who flooded the chamber that one time? Great.
Also, there's quite a few people in chat saying that running does not attract Mango, so you might be able to run.
Really?
Yeah.
I had such good luck. I feel like I'm having such better luck by walking slowly, though. I feel like when I was running, I was attracting him constantly.
You need to take life at your own pace.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need, maybe Mangle is the spirit of just relax a little bit. Here we go.
Holy shit. What is that thing?
Well, there's Mangle. I think Mangle saw me. Well, there he was. All right. Here, let's get into a routine here. Let's set a pattern. So I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna walk to the left. I'm gonna take another left. I'm just gonna wander through. We need like a clearing. Excuse me. We need like a routine to follow to know that we're not getting hopelessly lost over and over again. Nothing there. Now we're back to here. Okay. So we've done this loop once. Oh my gosh, get out of here.
Holy shit. What is that thing?
Oh, where is he? Where is he? I love that you can sense him without me, the player, actually seeing. I just know he's in my presence! He exists somewhere in my vicinity right now. All right.
I think it's whenever you hear that bumping sound is when he says that.
Is that what it is?
I think so. That's what I'm hearing.
Bump, bump, bump. Did you ever ride a wump? We have a wump with just one hump. But we know a man named Mr. Gump.
Go to hell, you big pile of shit.
Go. Go, hamster, go. Summon the hamster! Hamster away!
Ham Ham is the MVP of this.
Right? Ham Ham is so OP. Who knew that Mangle just wants a friend, man. Mangle just wants a pet of his own. Maybe that's what it is.
He just wants one that doesn't like blare an alarm every time there's something.
Right? I gotta say, the cupcake is a pretty obnoxious friend. If that's the thing I was stuck with all the time, that'd be the worst. So I hear.
Can you crouch behind something and turn it off and see if the sound goes away?
So do you think that's Mangle moving through the pipes or through the like vents or something?
I think so, and that's why he can like attack you from every direction.
Is that what it is? Like, that makes sense to me. Oh, jeez. No. 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 No, Cupcake. Bad. Bad Cupcake. Walking through the sewer. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, get out of here.
Okay, time to find something to activate the pumps.
So, I deactivated him. And I'm hiding. What do you think? I'm also hiding behind a dumpster. Think we're gonna be in the clear here? Think this is gonna kill me? Survey says! I'm gonna wait till the alert music is gone. I'm assuming at a certain point it will go away.
Maybe.
Or we can just rock out to it over and over again.
Otherwise, it's the most epic stare-off ever.
Right? Yeah, there we go. No blinking. So green pump room. Not a whole heck of a lot in the green. See, the problem here isn't so much the avoiding and stealth. I feel like. Oh, get out of here! You make me so sad. I'm dead. Oh, he passed over me. Mangle's literally right in front of me. He's literally hanging right there. So I'm just gonna stare off with this cupcake, and I'm hoping that Mangle will just choose to float his ghostly self goodbye.
Some people do say to throw your wrench at Mangle, though we do not have a wrench.
Yeah, I was gonna say, guys, that would require me to... See, the problem in this game isn't the whole like stealth mechanic stuff. The problem is just finding the 3 items that I need. And they're just 3 wrenches. I just need to find them. And they're, like, this is one of those instances of the map just being like too big relative to the stuff that there is to do in the map, right? Where there's just like such a huge map and 3 very small, very specific items and just a whole lot of empty space. Like that's the thing. I'm hoping that Mangle goes away. I don't think he's going to this time. I don't know. I feel like as soon as I look up and or move, I will die. So instead, I'm gonna engage in the most epic staring contest of all time. In your fan edits, you can just zoom slowly closer to my eyes, staring down this cupcake. It's very dramatic. Contacts getting dry! Must blink! Did it over? Oh no, it started again. I was gonna be like the loop! Well, there's Mangle.
Maybe he just will leave you alone?
Right? I'm just gonna scoot on back here. Don't mind me. I'm caught on something. What am I caught on?
Are you caught on the cupcake?
What am I caught on exactly here? What's catching me right now? Here's a flashlight. Are you gonna get? Oh, ghost! Ghost Mangle!
Oh my God.
It's a spooky ghost Mangle! Mean cupcake, spooky ghost Mangle! But seriously, I'm kind of
Can
caught.
you send the hamster to just get them to run away?
Release the hamster!
Nope, it just came to you. Yay. Oh no.
Wow. Wow. That was about as epic as gameplay gets, ladies and gentlemen. 2020's game of the year. Terminal Panic Sewer. Sewer Turmoil FNAF. What? Sinister Turmoil?
Sinister Turmoil.
Sinister Turmoil sewers. It's like someone opened up a thesaurus. Just like, I want something that means evil, but isn't really evil. Sinister, that's a good one. What's something that means problem or trouble, but doesn't actually, but sounds a little bit better? Turmoil. Sinister Turmoil. And then we need to, you know, this is part of a franchise now. This is the second installment of a much storied franchise. So we need our subtitle, Sewer.
Have you checked like on the edges of some of the dumpsters?
Like physically
like
on
under
the
the edge.
Under the edges of the dumpster. I feel like, I will look more closely. I feel like I'm, there, again, like, I think, oh, damn it. I think the takeaway here is just that it's just a huge map, guys. Like, it's huge. And you wind up, God, stop, you suck. You make me so sad. Stop making me sad. I'm just gonna crouch. Maybe if Mangle will like float over my head. Float over my head, Mangle! You won't see me. Oh, for crying out loud. Yes!
What is that?
We found Mangle's weakness. And it's crouching. Look at it! Look at it! This is the best thing ever. Lead the way, Mangle. Lead the way. I'm following you, buddy. Oh, phasing through the wall, I see. Oh, okay. Wanna go this way? Are you looking for the wrenches too? Are we both looking for the wrenches right now, Mangle? Guide me. Guide me, Mangle. Who's chasing who? Cupcake actually works for me, secretly. He's like, no, don't release the hamster again. Don't release the hamster again. Come on, Mangle. Where you going, Mangle? Oh, where you going? Where you going?
So can you survive just because Mangle is just floating?
You know, your guess is as good as mine at this point, Amy. I realized that I might have more success surviving in this game if I just crouched everywhere. And so now I'm just crouching and it seems to be doing well for me. So by the rule of superstitious YouTubers, I'm just gonna continue crouching until objective data proves otherwise. I'm gonna crouch and walk slowly and be sandwiched here between Angry Cupcake and Ghost Mangle. Mangle's having just about as much luck finding these wrenches as I am, let's be honest. It's very exciting.
Nima on Twitter just wants to know why we can't just eat the cupcake.
Because it's more mechanical than it is edible, unfortunately. Trust me, I could totally go for a cupcake right now. That sounds delicious, but alas, this cupcake got a lot of wires and stuff, and I'm not one of those. Did you ever watch that show? Oh, wait. Oh, that's a dead. I learned that those are deadly. Wait, they're deadly on.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not like we made progress that round. But now we know that they're deadly from both sides of... I'm like, oh, last time I died because I hit the wires that were hanging from the box. Oh no, friends! It's when you hit the wires hanging from the box or when you're just crossing the area where it exists. That's good to know. Good to know. Well, we're all learning a lot about ourselves during today's live stream, I feel like. And not a whole lot about this game. So curious.
So Andrew on Twitter says that you only need to hit the electrical boxes when Mangle chews through them.
That's what I figured.
And to do the blue room
Thanks
before the
confirming
green
that.
room if possible.
And do the what?
The blue room before the green room.
Great, okay. So that confirms some of our suspicions, right? Like after seeing that there were quote unquote faulty electrical boxes, that kind of gave me the indication that that's what the electrical wrench is for at this point is, Yeah, it's for fixing the faulty electrical boxes. Faulty electrical boxes rather than... Okay. All right, so crouching doesn't always guarantee me life forever, so that's good to know. I wonder if it's only when I've used the hamster once. I wonder what it is. Okay, check the corners of the dumpster. I mean, I checked the corners there, and I checked the low corners too. Nothing.
Chat is saying many variations of sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Snick! I'm a sneaky snick!
Snick for the win.
Snick! Me and my hamster. Hamster. The Adventures of Hamster and Snick. That's today's live stream. We're gonna start a children's book series.
But can you wear a box?
Oh.
To
we
truly
can
be Snick?
wear. Oh, Amy, we can absolutely wear a box. Sneaky Snick. Snicky sneaky. Oh, there's our friend. Look who it is. It's everyone's favorite character. The Cupcake. Sneaky Snack! Sneaky Snack and his hamster! Ham to the rescue! The greatest villain of animatronics! Ham cutesy hamster! Uh-oh. I hear vague sounds that might allude to something happening in the game. Go! Hamster! Activate! No, don't bring no hamster! Ham! You've betrayed me! So are there two different versions of Mangle? Is there Ghost Mangle and then there's like regular walk around town Mangle?
Is the other one like if Mangle was trying to get you from like either a crouched position or like from the ceiling? Like
it could be. It could be.
And just couldn't.
Well, it could be. Let's hope we get that Mangle again, because he's funny. And he's also much easier to avoid. Because, you know, I just crouch down and the game doesn't know what to do with it. So I will cheese this game for days at this point. I am totally I am not above cheesing the game. Because I'd love to make some semblance of progress.
You've got about 15 minutes.
Thanks, Amy.
Yeah.
Thanks for that reminder. You're great. Glad we've done such a good job of making a lot of forward momentum in this game. Honestly, I don't know. And maybe it is. Maybe it's one of those things that like you just figure it out. But to find all three wrenches seems impossible. And to do that plus get to the pump rooms, activate whatever, you know, you need, and then escape, I'm assuming, like that's probably the entire loop of the game. That's a lot to do without dying and without checkpoints with only 3 hamsters. The hamster's great, don't get me wrong, the hamster mechanic. The hamster is far and away the MVP of this game. Closely followed by Ghost Mangle. But I gotta say, with only 3 hamsters, like, once you get caught by the cupcake like once, you're just done. And so I've taken it upon myself to just crouch everywhere. That's my strategy for winning. Crouch and win. Nothing around those edges. Nothing around here. Nothing on top of the dumpster. Not seeing anything on top. Okay. Right, like, and it's like I said earlier, like this, it's just the map is so big. Like there's any number of areas where these wrenches could just be, and then you have to get all the way back. It's tough. And it would be one thing if like, oh, if I go down the path to the green wrench, or if I go down the path to the green pump room, I find the blue wrench. Okay, great. And it could be randomized on the way there. And then it's like, okay, I have a vague understanding of where I'm supposed to go to start off the game. So let me start by going down the green path, finding my wrench, and then making my way back to the blue path, and then I can go to that pump room, and then along that way I find the green. Like, I think that's the trick here, is right now, to start the game, you need an item. And to find the correct item that you're looking for, takes just an egregious amount of searching. Hey, look, there's a puppet. I haven't seen a puppet cut out. That's exciting. Puppet! Everyone's favorite puppet. And I think that's my only real problem with this right now is like, you can have a big map, that's totally fine, but you can't completely randomize the appearance of essential items in that map without it just starting to get like really tedious and frustrating. Because you're starting back at square one every single time, which is really hard. And so, and then to expect people to be able to, okay, here's the electrical wrench, which, I mean, this should be safe for me to cross now. Okay, great. Weird. But so that would be the thing I would say, is just, you can randomize the appearance of the wrenches, but I would just put them, like, I would restrict where they could potentially spawn. And I would just spawn them, like, on the way to one pump room, you find the wrench for the other one, and vice versa. And then you can decide, like, where to go, and how do you tackle it, and how do you get back and forth. And then all of a sudden, the stealth element becomes more of a factor, because it's not, like, me blindly running from place to place, trying to, like, just find any semblance of how to get things started. But instead, it's like, oh, I've made some level of progress. That's my viewpoint. Look, I found another electrical wrench. Why
are there two?
I have found the blue wrench twice. I have, in the last hour and whatever, I found the blue wrench twice. I found the green wrench 0 times, and I found the electrical wrench a handful of times. But it's also the least important of the wrenches. In fact, I found 2 wrenches in the same playthrough, but it doesn't seem like it's an important, like, it's more of a...
You should be able to throw it at Mangle also.
I mean, I'll try. Why not? I'll try it. But it's just, you know. We found wrenches at least. Hey, any playthrough, any round of this game where we find a wrench, I consider a victory. Because who knows? It's also one of those things too where it's like, I don't know if they're gone at this point. Like, it's weird that sometimes they're like right on at the beginning of the game, it seems like they're right on top of you, and then if you like find a sweet spot where suddenly like they can't find you at all, it's fantastic. It's great. It's like, hey, I'm actually in a position where I can make some level of exploration and progress. Okay.
Maybe it's stages. Like, stage 1 is try to survive as long as you can. Stage 2 is now you have time to find stuff.
Maybe. But even, and it, honestly, again, like, ways that you can kind of, like, refine this a little bit to make it a little less frustrating is, I would say, maybe...
Okay, time to find something to activate the pumps.
Like, here, maybe the solution to, like, kind of the gameplay dilemma I currently find myself in with this game is, maybe the solution is, hey, force the player to get to the blue pump room or whatever, and then that is the thing that spawns, you know, the blue wrench into a somewhat nearby vicinity. So that way, again, it encourages like clear exploration. It allows you to have like a clear progression of events, and it makes it feel like you're, hey, I've gotten to a thing. Now I know that the blue wrench has activated somewhere and I can find it. It's, again, knowing that those wrenches exist without me finding this room, and then me just kind of like wandering around for a really long time with no progress whatsoever.
Do you remember where you found the blue wrench the last time?
I mean, I can remember it visually. How to get there is
harder.
Yeah. I mean, are we thinking that they're... Because the wrenches, at least the electrical wrenches, seem to spawn in random locations.
A couple of people are saying that the electrical wrench spawned in the same place at least twice.
Really?
From watching. But I'm not sure. But we could then check where you found the blue wrench to see if maybe that happened.
That's interesting. That's good to know. See, so I could just be completely wrong. This is just me making up stuff at this point. Alright. And on one hand, I guess I could, like, run around a bit. I'm just having such good luck crouching and walking. I don't want to throw it off. Oh, come on! Throw! See? Soon as I stood up, I signaled to him where I was. Darn it. All right. Let's do this just a couple more times. I'm bummed. I'm actually, because this is, like, clearly there's a lot of work that went into this. Like, it looks great. Like you said, it looks great. The frustration, though, is just...
The map is huge.
It is. It's really big. It's a bit unclear, you know, like how to survive outside of just, like, run away and use the hamster. Like, I don't feel particularly empowered outside of just, like, cross my fingers and hope he doesn't see me. Because, like, they included, like, the peek mechanic and the crouch mechanic, which makes it seem like, oh, I should be able to stealth my way around. But by the time I'm, like, in a position, like, what am I peeking around and crouching to, like, not be seen by the cupcake? I don't get the cupcake. The cupcake makes no sense to me. And so again, that's the thing. Like, what am I peeking and hiding from exactly? Like, let's go to green pump room. So, one time I believe the blue wrench spawned here, if I recall correctly. It was like right around the corner from the green
And
line.
it's not like under that draining pipe or anything?
Doesn't
Like there's
seem
no
like
peak?
it. No.
Okay.
I mean, I do know that, like, the first time we found the the blue pipe, or the blue wrench, it was while we were following the green line. So let's follow the green line and see where it leads.
Also, Joshy's Shadow gave you a lovely poem that says, 1 wrench, 2 wrench, green wrench, blue wrench. It's well put.
That was
like it a
beautiful.
lot.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Black wrench, blue wrench, old wrench, new wrench. This wrench turns a little nuts. This wrench turns a
water pump.
Wow, that was a slant rhyme that would make Virginia Woolf proud.
Right?
Turns a nut, rhyming nut with pump.
What I learned from pop music is it only matters how you say it.
It's true. Virginia Woolf just cringed in her grave. So I'm still following the green. Because again, like, under this theory of they spawned maybe close to the location where they were before. Like, we found the blue wrench following the green line. So I'm trying anything I can think of here, friends. I just want to make some progress. It was exciting. Remember that time, friends? Remember that time that we unlocked one of the wrenches and we found the pumps and the water rose and I was like, what is going on? That was an exciting mechanic. Those were big days. All right, green pump room.
Okay, time to find something to activate the pumps.
Yeah, you wish. Good luck.
Claudia says, I'm beginning to think the wrenches are a lie, just like the cake.
Ah, what do you think this is? Portal? This is FNAF. No, the wrenches are very much a lie. It's all a big ruse. It's all by Fazbear Entertainment. The lie is real. 1 wrench, 2 wrench. Black wrench, blue wrench. Old wrench, new wrench. Oh my gosh. Come on. Show me wrench. Nope. That's a big old nope right there. Yeah, I have fairly close to the majority of 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish memorized at this point, just from listening to it over and over again and reading it to Ollie so many times. So that's memorized. Hop on Pop. Got a pretty solid lock on at this point. What other good kids Dr. Seuss books? I'll teach my dog a lot of words. That's a popular one. 10 apples up on top. I can recite to you basically the entire Dr. Seussian canon at this point. From how many times I've read all those books. Not some of the the older, more mature ones yet. Like Cat in the Hat is still a bit too advanced, and Horton Hears a Who. I am shocked by how mature Horton Hears a Who is.
Really? It's about birthing a child, like sitting on an egg until there's a baby, right?
No, Horton Hears a Who is.
I'm thinking of Horton, the one when he sits on the egg.
Horton Hatches a Who or
Yes.
whatever. Yeah. No, Horton Hears a Who is the one where he's like, hey, this dust speck is talking to me, and there's a whole society on this dust speck. Let me put it on the little like flower and protect it from everyone. And everyone's like, you're going crazy, Horton. There's nothing on that dust speck. And he's like, no, there's a whole society. And he has to try and prove it to him, and no one believes him. And then they beat him up mercilessly for it.
Do they?
Yeah, it is brutal.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, for whatever reason, the jungle animals are very invested in Horton and his like love of this little dust speck. And so they literally beat him within an inch of his life. They're being like, no, there's nothing on this dust speck.
They very much took that out of the musical version.
You know, it is, that's actually true. It's interesting though. We should do a Dr. Seuss theory, because what I learned from reading all these Dr. Seuss poems is the fact that, so Horton Hears a Who, right? That's the book. So Horton finds Whoville, and Whoville exists on this dust speck that he then places on this flower. And he's like the only one to hear it, and then eventually he, convinces everyone that it exists, and blah 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 blah. Everyone happily ever after, even though he was just beaten within an inch of his life by the forest animals. But Whoville, I mean, they're the Who's, right? They're the creatures from How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and so it sets into context that Whoville, the place where the Grinch steals Christmas from, actually exists on a dust speck. And so the Grinch and like the mountain that he lives on, and like Max the dog and stuff, all of it is happening in this microcosm that exists on a speck of dust. Like, it's all super minuscule, like size of atoms, which is weird to think about.
That blows your mind.
It did. It blew my mind.
Wow.
Right? I think you're just humoring me. I don't think you're actually impressed, Amy.
It's very interesting because it's that whole thing of like, if you step on something, what are you destroying?
Right.
It makes you just very paranoid, actually.
And it's also one of those things where, like, you hear how the Grinch Stole Christmas and how he's on like Mount, I forget what the mountain is, Mount Krampus or Mount whatever. And he's on the mountain, he's got his dog, and so technically speaking, it's like, oh, this is a normal sized society or whatever, but like if it is the same Who's species and Whoville as exists in Horton Hears a Who, canonically, it is something incredibly, incredibly small and microscopic, which is odd. It is the smallest Christmas known to mankind. I wish I had discovered that one prior to us doing the Christmas Prince. That would have been so much more satisfying.
Well, you have
probably a little bit more interesting for people than let's talk about the Christmas Prince.
Well, you have a whole year to formulate it and get ready for next Christmas.
Thanks, Amy.
You're welcome.
If only we could formulate the theories for 2 weeks from now, that'd be great.
Yeah.
No, we're actually looking pretty good right now. They might not be fully finished, but at least we got an idea of where they're headed. All right, going down into the water here. Just walking slowly. Welcome to this game. You'll notice, again, like as I'm crouching and walking, it works well for me, friends. You know, it doesn't work well for me. Like it works well for me not getting discovered. It works horrifically, but then again, everything works horrifically for me in this game when it comes to actually finding the wrenches that I'm supposed to be finding. So really, what this game should rebrand itself as is just Walking Simulator Sewer Edition. Green Wrench!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, Green Wrench!
It's a brand new day. Night.
Right?
Sewer.
I don't care. I know that they said in the chat that I'm supposed to do Blue Wrench first, but I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth, friends. I'm just going with this wrench because any progress is good progress. Oh, buddy. Here we go. See, and you'll notice that the green wrench has a wider stance in what it's able to accept into its mouth. Again, it is an adjustable wrench. You can adjust how large and small that opening is. It is very simple to do, very simple. I would highly encourage our protagonist in this game to just use this one wrench for all of his purposes.
But it's not labeled the correct color.
Doesn't matter. Be smarter about your tools. All right, here's the green. I love that the green goes in two different directions here. It's like, here's green, and also there's green. Thanks a lot, game. I'm gonna follow this green, which then cut off. So I'm gonna go back and follow this green. And I'm gonna continue to slowly creep while crouched. Speaking of thinking about the real life logistics of things, like I was talking about with Dr. Seuss, one of the other things that always amuses me is just thinking about what it would be like in real life if someone just did a crouch walk everywhere.
It would hurt.
It would, I mean, that's hard on the quads. Like, games always position it as like, oh, you're sneaking now because you're crouched. It's like, that's not good at all, in fact. Like, I make more noise when I'm crouched in this position because I'm like, oh my gosh, my legs.
There should really be like a timer for the amount that you can crouch, like how strong your legs are.
Right? That's actually a good idea. Like grip strength, except for it's like quad strength. It's not a bad suggestion, Amy.
I feel like it would be a more useful mechanic than some that I've seen. Also, Jacqueline Coe in the chat says, praise the wrench.
Right, thank you. Release the hamster, praise the wrench.
Also, this might be your last playthrough.
Oh, I guarantee it is.
Okay.
I mean, what are you talking about?
I mean, you're the one who's always one more time.
Yeah, I might not have one more time on this one, honestly. This might not be one of those. This might not get the Matthew Patrick one more time of request. Just saying. When I've been playing for like an hour and a half and I've managed to like activate one thing for the entire duration while also fumbling around with the mechanics. And I mean, don't get me wrong. We've had highlights. We've had great moments. There was a spooky ghost mangle that I followed for a while. It was fun. Mm-hmm. We got into a staring contest. That was very exciting.
And you have progressed in your knowledge of mechanics.
I mean, vaguely, you see that I'm just wandering around, crouched, because I think it might work, maybe. There we go.
Woo.
There's number one. Just looking around to see if there's any blue wrenches hiding out. Here's number two. Yes! Here's number three. Go wrench! Yeah!
One to go.
One to go. Great.
What a noise.
Sound design, 10 out of 10. The Oscar award for best sound design in a video game goes to.
Do you believe that the Oscars should have so many different sound categories?
Wow, look at you going into topical hot takes.
Woo. Well, they're so similar, every single one of them. And I'm just like, do you really need like 4 different technical awards for the same thing?
I bet if you were a sound designer, you would feel
Probably,
differently.
and I have much respect for them because I can't do it, so.
Honestly, so what I would say is I love technical awards.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think those people, you know, who fill those roles are so underappreciated and so much more important than a lot of other functions that, you know, that work on like movies and theater and stuff like that. And so like any opportunity that those kind of unsung heroes have to kind of get recognized and get awarded for their work, I think is worthwhile.
I agree with that.
So like, and also similar to you, like I don't really know enough about the nuances of the differences between those different things. Like, I don't really know the difference between, what is it, like sound design and sound editing. Like,
Yes.
I can assume based on the titles a little bit about what they mean. Like, I've always kind of just like roughly assumed that I understand what the difference is, where like sound design is, you know, the overall like sound effects, how they're placed, how they're, you know, is it period appropriate, music cues, how music's being used, things like that. And then sound editing is the actual like, you know,
Putting together of it?
yeah, putting it together, left to right, audio mixing, you know. Audio mixing is a separate category, isn't it?
I do believe so, yes.
So, yeah.
That's why, like, I think if someone would define them
Sure.
explicitly, I would understand more and probably have a little bit more appreciation for the separate
Sure.
jobs.
No, that makes sense. But yeah, that's kind of my take, is like, you know, I like seeing the technical Oscars. What was it? The Streamies the other, like, I think it was like a year or two ago. I was talking to one of the guys who owns and like runs them, and he's like, oh, we almost got rid of the editing category, but we knew that you wouldn't, not that you wouldn't want that, but like that you would be the one person who would be like upset about that. And I'm like, yeah, you can't get rid of edit. Like, there's so few actual like technical categories when it comes to like, wait, look,
Oh,
you just appeared out of nowhere. I dropped the green wrench, and then he just like showed up.
he just wanted the wrench for himself.
You know what it is? I think I know what it is. I think you might be right. Well then. I think you might be right, Amy. I think that, because you'll notice, he appeared as soon as I put down my wrench. And so I wonder if me finding the wrench or something despawns him until you get the pump room.
I wonder. You would have to test it as a theory to see if it continuously happens, but that does sound a bit of what was happening.
Right? Because it was literally, as soon as I put it down, he was right where I put it down. Which, one, cheap shot. But two, I think that might be the case. Well,
You made progress.
thank you. I made progress and then died and lost it all. And then we were back to square one. So that was Sinister Turmoil Sewers.
Would you try it again?
I think if there were either like a little bit more clear instructions about how things operate, or if there was, I mean, the problem is it's just a lot of wandering. Like that's my big problem, is there needs to be a couple more indicators in the world, landmarks, signs on the walls, something that differentiates the different tunnels. So you have sure, it's a huge map. I get it. But you're looking for such small, specific things that they're hard to find in a huge map. So you can do that, but you need to give the player just a little bit more information about where they are at any given point in time. Everything looks and feels so similar all the time that just following a green line or a blue line on the wall isn't enough in a lot of cases. And so, like, maybe it's different, and because everything else was purple. And so, like, maybe color coding a couple more of the tubes, or having the tubes like, this is the dirty tube and this is the I point to like FNAF VR corn maze, where it's a maze, but you know when you're in different sections of the maze just based on like the design, the visual cues, the color tone, the color palette, things like that, which helps you just intuitively get a sense of like, okay, this is where I'm at right now. I've covered this area or not. And I think that's my trouble with this one, is I'm just wandering through a bunch of similar tubes and eventually finding my way to the pump rooms. But whether or not I find anything on the way there is up in the air.
I think your comparison to Dark Deception was really good, because they have a map feature and that one time where you can see things.
Yeah, that's actually true too, right? Like where and because the other part of this, right, is it the core gameplay loop of this, like when you're a game designer, I feel like you have to ask yourself, what is making my game fun and challenging? And here, it's not finding the item, it's surviving Mangle. That is presumably what this game is about. It's about sneaking and finding Mangle. And so having a map that even potentially fills in places that you've already searched, like, keep it as it is. Don't change the colors, don't do whatever. If you want to keep this exactly as it is, just add a map that kind of traces your path, like Google Maps or whatever, and now all of a sudden you know where you've been and where you have yet to go. And so then it's less about like, have I been here? Where am I? I'm so lost. I'm frustrated by not finding this thing. And it's more about, oh, I'm sneaking around. I need to get to this new section of the map that I haven't been to. Let me avoid Mangle. I think that's the thing that changes this from kind of like a frustrating kind of walk in the dark to delivering on the core gameplay that that I think that this designer was going for, which is, you know, avoiding Mangle, and in those frantic moments, how do you get away? How do you get away? I think that's would push it into like, oh, this is, because the visual design is good, like the characters are modeled well, obviously a little bit of like jankiness with like Mangle hovering over us and stuff, but like the idea's there. It's just how do you take it and make it into a fun playable experience for someone where they're not going to get frustrated. So that's what I would say. Yeah, the Dark Deception thing I think is interesting, because with that, yeah, it's Pac-Man, and yeah, you're running through a maze, but there you have the crystals that are constantly telling you, was I there, was I not there, did I collect the crystals in that section of the map? Great, I did, let me move to this new section. And I feel like this just needs something to kind of focus you in a little bit more, so you're less focused on, where am I going next, I'm so lost, versus I'm trying to survive. But it's cool, it's interesting, right? And I think that's one of the fun things about Five Nights at Freddy's in general, is that like it spawned a lot of like, you know, young or new game designers to kind of start trying their hand in this thing, in this sort of space, and I think that's good. And yeah, it's a learning curve, right? You just like learn this stuff from playing it a bunch of times, and from just designing more and more games. So there you go, Sinister Turmoil, the Thesaurus edition, Sinister Turmoil Sewers. Tomorrow, I think I am gone. Well, I'm not gone, I'm just working. So no live stream tomorrow, but then we'll be back on Thursday, hopefully with some flowers to put in my beard. Hopefully with, I don't know, like a new mustache or something. Like we could shave it on live stream or something, who knows. But maybe with some new facial features. And there you go, friends. So thank you for joining me. Thank you, Amy, for being my partner today.
It was fun.
It was fun. I appreciated this time together. It was fun to talk about all things.
Indeed.
Indeed. So anyway, that's it for today. I will see all of you on Thursday with a bunch of new theories as well as a new live stream. So, and hopefully Stephanie will be feeling better by then. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. And remember, that's just a stream. A live stream. Amy, say goodbye in the chat.
Meeslu says, new channel idea, wrench theory. And Fiery Rage says, hey, that's just a theory, a wrench theory.
Wow, there you go, guys. It's the fourth quadrant of the theorist circle. And new channel. New channel.
And Troy Bissett says, yikes forever.
Yikes forever. Oh.